Okay, so I'm thinking something in F major. Let me get this chord up thing up. And I like something like that, a little descending. And I was thinking I want to do something with a bit of syncopation in it as well.
Okay.
Kind of similar to, what's that other piece that I like? That one. Ode to Vivian, that's it.
Ah, yes.
And I quite like a little descending pattern for the bass. So F, E, and then down to A flat major second inversion. Or was that first?
That's second because the dom's in the root.
And then I'm not too sure. Maybe just those three chords. Try and keep it simple. We'll see what we need to add. The thing that I'm not too sure of. Oh, the mouse is not working. Is that ran out of battery?
I think so. Fuck's sake. I'm on the recording again. That's alright, don't worry. Charge it for a minute or two, Lawrie. Because it's not the best charging design.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just charge it for a minute or two, and then it should be have juice for enough. So, shall I leave my questions for the recording?
Oh, well, it's still running, so that's right. I'll slice it up.
You sure?
Yeah.
So, you're playing in F minor, yeah?
Yes.
Are you going to put the key of F minor in, or?
Into the score, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Ah, right. Okay.
But that does. Let me think. So, the relative is 1, 2, 3. So, A flat major is the relative major of F minor.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember how many flats A flat minor has. So
A flat major.
A flat major.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, A flat, E flat because I'm playing it. Must be B flat because that one is like the first flat that you put
On the second or first, yeah.
And then I think the fourth one you would add is maybe G flat.
No.
D flat.
Yeah. Because that would be D flat major.
But then I can't remember whether A flat major has 3, 4 or 5 flats. I know it's definitely got 3. Although I suppose, does it sound? I assume it must be D flat. It sounds better.
What's your question?
Is the D in A flat major flat? I think it must be.
All of them apart from F is flat in the key.
Oh, okay. So also G flat. That being said, I like, if we're playing, I think I prefer the G natural. Maybe not the D. As opposed to
flat sounds out of place to me.
Yeah. But why is that? Is that
BEAD. That's the acronym for A flat major. BEAD.
Okay. Where does the G?
The G flat comes in from D flat major with your 5 flats.
But why does it sound so out of place if I play this?
Because you're playing an F
descending?
minor chord.
Oh, it's just as simple as that. Of course. Okay.
Because that's just a major second, yeah. So
Yeah.
it will naturally clash.
And then the G, is that borrowed from? Could we say that it's sort of like halfway in between 2 keys?
Like
I
what?
guess.
That one's
Oh.
your side.
Thank you.
It's alright. So what's your questions? G's borrowed from...
Well, if I'm going to play G natural because I think it sounds better,
Yeah.
does that mean then when we're writing the rest of the song,
Yeah.
we are kind of near another key because we're using this?
Yeah, because that's the leading note of A flat major, which is the 7th degree. Because that G wants to go to the A flat.
Yes. Okay. But the G would normally be a 7th, not a raised 7th in A flat major.
The minor keys, you want to think about the raised 7th, not in the major.
Yeah. So are we playing F and then
Yeah, E
this,
natural, that's the,
this A flat major inversion. But I mean, are there like certain, I guess like, would C minor maybe fit in the song? Or 'cause
Yeah,
now
'cause
that you have the, if we're playing the G natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind
D flat to G I would do. Da da dee da da da.
Let's try that again. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that feels a bit better.
Because C minor is the mediant of A flat major, which is the 3rd degree.
Is that what medium means, the 3rd
Yeah.
degree?
Because it's the middle of the triad. But it's also the dominant of F minor, which is the 5th degree.
The D is that what we said?
Dominant means the 5th degree of the scale, so it's the dominance there. The C is the dominant of F.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I thought we were saying the D was not the C.
No. Sorry, my bad. I think the mouth should have enough juice now.
Cool.
And then just squiggle it around a few times. Yay!
Okay, so put the key signature in first. 4 flats, I think. Time signature. I was thinking about a pattern of like F. Sort of slightly waltzy, but maybe 6/8.
Okay.
I don't fully appreciate what that means.
So 6/8 is 2 dotted crotchet beats in a bar.
Yes.
Yeah. So those Brits. So the dotted crotchet is split into 3, yeah? So 2 times 3 is 6.
Yes.
Okay.
And then that should be natural. Try this chord progression.
With regards to your pedal marks, does musical accept simile instead of doing it all on the same?
That must be where I changed the time signature. It's like messed them up.
Yeah, because you so maybe the first 2 bars, and then after that put the word similarly if it's in there.
What does that mean?
In a similar manner or in the same manner as before.
Oh.
It's a way for you to create repetition without writing it in.
So that I don't have to like put ped on every single.
Precisely.
I see.
It's annoying to read.
Yeah, I don't think it does support that.
What? That's an Italian term.
I am gonna make. Where's clef? Just to make it a bit easier. Where's this one? I'll write this in an octave above.
Oh
If you get what I mean.
my god. I think that's the first time I've ever seen the inverted octave on Java clef. That's amazing. Yeah, because normally it's at the bottom, and so so basically that treble clef there, if it has an 8 underneath the tail, so that's an octave lower, which is more commonplace in choirs, for example.
Okay.
So tenors, because if a tenor sings middle C in treble clef, it actually sounds an octave lower. So that's the most commonplace, but I've not really seen the 8 above before.
Oh, okay.
So that's quite funny.
Yeah, I would. When I finish it, I'll probably make it the little line that goes above instead.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think it's really easy to miss that tiny little 8.
Yeah.
But yeah, I noticed that was in Passacaglia. That song.
Yeah.
The sheet music for that had that little 8 in, and I was always wondering why it didn't sound right.
Wow.
And as I was playing, there's a bit in it that goes. But your other hand is playing down here in the middle, and I was like, why am I just like constantly tripping over my own hands?
Right, I see.
And it's like, oh, actually, that was supposed to like start all the way up there.
Right.
I didn't see that little.
So yeah, again, it's not very commonplace. You wouldn't see that in the wild very often.
Yeah. Yeah, it really tripped me up. Okay, so let's add that in.
So you want this melody to be syncopatey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Christ, that's quick. Tempo.
I think it defaults to like 100 BPM. That's like half the tempo, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's about the tempo that I want.
Okay.
And then I think maybe I want this to come in as the rest. That's not what I wanted.
So, in terms of like for you to understand the rest system in 6/8, do you understand how they're broken up and subdivided?
Is it like how I would count it?
Yes, like how the beats are so for example, you started off with a semiquaver, yeah, quarter for crotchet, but then next to that we've got another semiquaver rest, another semiquaver rest.
Yeah.
So that quaver rest is now wrong because so in 6/8 time we have to think in halves. So in other words, quavers. So you've got a quarter there. So the rule is that every time you subdivide a beat, you use the same equivalent rest afterwards, if possible. So really that quaver should be a semiquaver rest to make that a whole quaver beat.
I see. What if you made that a quaver instead?
That's fine, because you've got a whole beat there. Or,
yeah.
Well, I'll be probably slated for that, but you've got, so in 6/8 you've got 6 quavers, but they are grouped in threes. So you've got the first group of the first third of the beat, so so to be, and then you've got the second quaver after that.
Yeah.
And then the other. Yeah, that's fine. It's just easier to read that way.
And then that must be semiquaver. Maybe I'm totally unsure. Wasn't that supposed to be natural?
Yes, because because before you were playing in D flat major.
But I put in 4.
That's A flat major, yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, a F minor is what
which
I
is
was wanting.
enharmonic. Sorry, the relative. Yeah.
Yeah. So the G is already natural.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was thinking of putting a beat in, because I want it quite syncopated, in these 2 bits, in between the notes and the accompaniment.
Oh, it's overriding.
Oh shit. So I'm down to the E. Do I want the D? Don't know if that's maybe a bit. Wrong time map as well. Yeah, it doesn't really sound that good. But something kind of like maybe it should be.
Don't forget you can play with ties as well.
What would you suggest as a note for here? Maybe the
You really want to play that D natural, don't you?
my hand does keep going to it.
So, because I think you're after that kind of, I don't know what tone to describe it, but almost like a chromatic tone. So
Yeah.
maybe make the final semiquaver D natural instead.
Both of them D natural.
You potentially. Depends if you want that repetition. Or F and then D natural. Da, da. Which
And
creates that
then,
movement.
and then we're going to E. Yeah, give that a go. So F.
Yeah, and then D natural.
Uh,
So funny musical.
is that?
No, because that's D flat in the key.
Oh yeah, there we go. For whatever reason, whenever it's flat, I always try and lower it to the natural,
Right.
even though
It's the
supposed to
opposite.
go up. Oh yeah, that fits close enough. Yeah, and I was thinking this little will kind of be like the main motif.
Sure.
So. And then maybe it just starts again on the C.
Okay.
And
So that's cool.
what this syncopated. That's not really how I wanted to write that. Let's change this one. It'd be really nice if I could hit like spacebar or something to insert a little rest.
Is that one of your shortcuts, do you think? you
One
can
of
do.
mine, actually, I will maybe put it in your preferences,
Okay.
wherever that is.
Good luck with this one.
Preferences, hey, there we go. I have toggle rest, which doesn't actually have. It's like normally no shortcut assigned to it.
Sure.
Flip directions used. Z. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
And then I'll just enter in what was there in the other bar just to see how it sounds. Although you're making a tea-sucking noise.
We'll see. That's all I'll say.
That is hideous, that E and F. Let's try. Okay, so I think maybe this whole thing could start slightly lower.
Why not have the same? Why not have a sequence instead? So that compositional device, yeah, which is basically the same rhythm, but you can change the pitch. So you create a continuity within the motif.
Yes, as in like vary more than just.
You just vary the notes and keep the rhythm.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I kind of think that works.
No, the rest aren't the same.
Between these two
The
pieces.
second the first bar, you've got the semiquaver. You've got too many.
As in a new note here.
Yeah.
Don't like that D.
You would have to naturalize the D. And the D flat afterwards.
Listen to from the beginning. I still think this D doesn't work.
Okay.
But I actually don't mind the rest of it, I think.
But
I like the sort of chromatic feel of it.
or maybe alter the ending.
Yes. So what am I starting on? I'm starting on a B.
Flat, yeah. You could hint at F minor there. Because we want to keep in mind that this is phrase 1A, yeah? And we want to end phrase 1A to connect to phrase 1B.
Yes.
Just to have some structure.
Fits a bit better. I actually think the D, when I play it on the keyboard, it doesn't sound out of place, I feel. But then when I put it in, I think it sounds jarring.
Interesting. Why not? So, do you know the semiquaver, quaver, semiquaver?
Say that again?
So, there's a rhythm that you could play with semiquaver, quaver, semiquaver rhythm. Have you seen that before?
No, I've not. All back to back with no rest.
Yeah, so they're beamed together. I'm just trying to think, is that allowed in 6/8? Oh no, because that's a crotchet beat. Or a quaver, semi. Oh, yeah, but you want it syncopated. That's the problem. Okay.
Kind of like, are you thinking?
But it's a simple time rhythm, you see, because it's a crotchet beat. That's why. So it's a quaver, then it's a semi-quaver in the middle. Oh, sorry, no, actually, it's semi-quaver at the front, middle is a quaver, and the other one is a semi-quaver. So it's like a sandwiched quaver.
Kind of like that. Oh,
There's 3 of them that's beamed. But then that one, but you wouldn't
have it beamed. With the rest.
Because it has that syncopated feel. But now you've gone on the beat.
Yeah, although this one's still in between, and that one's still syncopated.
Okay.
It's just that one that's landing on it. That being said, I think I do maybe prefer it without.
Yeah, because the rests are part of the motif.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I just need to find some better notes, I think.
What's the chord progression?
F minor, E augmented, A second inversion. I don't know about after that. Probably at some point, maybe C minor. Let's put it down there instead. So that kind of just about works. I think the jump from A to C, it could maybe be finessed a bit.
So the tonic is definitely F minor, or A flat major.
It's kind of ambiguous, I guess.
Okay.
As everything right is.
The reason why I'm asking is because the dominant of the minor is always major in classical harmony. So in other words, if we're in F minor, the dominant chord of F minor is C major because the E natural is raised.
Yes.
But I'm guessing you don't want to have a major key as strong as C major.
Maybe.
Because because this piece has a feel of very fluidy, kind of ambiguous chord progression, and having that C major is kind of a sort of that in the mix. Do you know what I mean? Because it's predominantly minor, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So you'd have to go to C minor if you would use C.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else could I use? So the fourth is B.
D flat major, you haven't used. That would be B flat minor. No, it'll have B flat D. That's it.
I see. So how does that sound?
That'd be too much of a jump.
Yes, that is a bit much of a jump.
Or you could do. So you've got the A flat major chord in second inversion.
Yeah.
And then. So with a D flat, you could play of the D flat major chord, which is D flat. Yeah, or you could put maybe the D flat and then D flat, A flat, C maybe to create some spice. To make it a little bit less ambiguous. So D flat, A flat, C.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Because that links nicely to the C minor.
Yeah. Yes, I think I like that. So would that come? That can come right
because
after.
C could be pedalled, can't it? It could be,
Yes.
can carry on.
Yeah, that's nice actually. I like that.
Awesome.
That's very good. I've got to write it in.
Time to forget what we said.
Okay, so I still just need to find something that works a little bit better in this bit.
Or maybe a tuplet, maybe. So a tuplet is 2 in the time of 3. It's the opposite of a triplet.
Yeah. Spread over what area are you thinking for a tuplet? Like.
Conventionally or the opposite? I would say I would play with the 2 quavers. I would fit, because the 2 quavers would fit within that. But then make that, so if you put 2 quavers in there, but in with 2 on top for the duplet.
Yes. Can I just do?
Oh my god.
I think maybe don't make it a minimum in this, and then.
The problem is it has to fit in. That's it.
Is that not just? But that's 2 in the
time of 3.
Is it? No, because these just line up perfectly with these. Surely.
Right, go on, put the 2 quavers in instead of the rest. You'll hear it. Yeah, no, they're right on line. Because it's those 2 quavers now are effectively 4 semiquavers. So it's between the beats.
These are.
So those are normal quavers.
And this lines up. These are played at exactly the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So the first one will be, but not the second, because the second is going to be afterwards.
No. They're together as well.
That shouldn't happen.
I'll
probably get slated now in the comments. Teach me.
Yeah, because these are 2 quavers, and then I made them 2 quavers in the time of 2 quavers.
2 in the time of 3 it should be. That's why I'm slightly perplexed.
Well, wouldn't I need to delete these 2?
If we do that,
and then if I group these together as I think a dotted minim, and then
got the crotchet.
Oops. Why have I still got that left over? This is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now in the space of 2,
right?
The first one will be. I don't know where that will land, to be honest. But
let's go for it.
That's on the beat. And is that going to be halfway between those 2? Yeah, it is. Huh, interesting.
Stand corrected. Is it something that you were thinking of?
Yeah, that's not good. I quite like it.
Do you think it's too slow, or because you could put 2? You could put 2 duplets, but in semiquavers instead, maybe.
Yes. Or could I turn this into a chord instead?
See if it works.
So, this is going to end up all flipped glass again. Let's just do something simple. I quite like that actually.
Okay.
I don't have to play it, but
not very. Very often you see a quadruplet rhythm in 6/8. But,
I like that a lot actually. I want to keep that. Yeah, and I think that leads to the G. What's the line up?
And it's And it's not an E flat major chord, it's still in the A flat major, so it's creating that ambiguity as well.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I want to carry on with this. I like this syncopated like beginning.
Okay.
So I'll carry that on here. What chord are we playing? Oh, I'll turn that off before I touch the keyboard. So A flat major with this G. I like the F. G, that's fine. Okay, so let's try F, G.
Oh, you're going to ascend now.
C, I think, and then that wants one more note. Maybe what am I playing? That's that chord with the B fit. Yeah, and then I'd like quite a high note there, I think, to sort of. Although I probably want to go maybe to the D, so probably don't want to jump too high. A, I mean, can maybe just go C, D, because I'm about to play the D. So that would look like C, D. Let's give that a quick listen. Yeah, I like that. Why is this not on the same page? Like, deliberately put a line break in there because I wanted the first 4 bars. But anyway. C, D.
Is this the D flat major?
Yes.
Okay.
Major 7 because of the C.
Precisely.
Maybe D and E.
Okay.
Carry on ascending. And is this, I want to say this is also sort of like a tiny bit of a sort of crescendo at the end. So having the highest note of the melody there, I think kind of fits.
Sure.
And then let's.
Do you want most of these melody notes to clash with the chords then?
A little bit, not
Okay.
not too much. But yeah, do you think that is the right thing to make it for the sort of crescendo to have a bit more tension?
Yeah, absolutely. What's the dynamic at the beginning then?
What do you mean?
Like if it's in mezzo piano, mezzo forte,
Oh, as in like
is it going to move anywhere?
the volume?
Yeah, that's what dynamics are.
Yes, good question. Let's have a listen. I think it wants to later become louder.
Yeah, so probably mezzo piano or something like that. It usually goes in the middle, otherwise it's just the right hand.
Oh my god.
No! There you go. Yeah, usually it's in the middle.
Like
You can-
this.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes there anyway.
That I don't agree with that at all. There you go.
Okay.
But that's just going to do. Why is it not connected?
As in, like, what's it affecting?
Well, yeah, because like if you see the dynamic in the middle of the stave as a pianist, you would say you would interpret that as both hands are that dynamic.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So it's just interesting how it's just.
Yeah, I struggle to listen, like, to tell with my ears really whether it's applied it to both or not.
Okay.
I'll just pop it in here for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
Really, there should be an option to have it both connected. Very strange.
Okay, so where did we get? I think it might start on the E here. And then I maybe want to reinforce this little motif of just descending. Although I should think if I'm starting E, where does that leave me? If I go 5 notes, E, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine.
Did you want to end on a higher note in the phrase? Or?
I was thinking
crescendoing, isn't it?
Yeah. Although I kind of feel like should the crescendo maybe be more towards the beginning of the bar?
Okay.
That's maybe the wrong way around.
That's up to you. I just thought you wanted to get the notes to, like you're going to write like a rising passage or something towards the end of the phrase with a crescendo.
Yeah.
Rather than crescendo prematurely.
Yeah, no, probably so. But then, the only thing I'm a tiny bit unsure of, if I start on this E, then would I then have to leap down to then climb back up to end on a high note?
Potentially, yeah, it depends on the rhythm. Is it still going to be syncopated?
Yeah, I like this, because I feel like this gives this 4 in 3, gives quite a bit of energy to this note.
Cool.
So I'll keep this bit of the rhythm to sort of leap into the next bar. So maybe this then. Let's make this a duplet if I can get. Hey, look at that! I did it first time. The only other thing is so F, E augmented, A flat, D major 7. I'm not too sure where it goes after that. But then let me think about this. So D major 7 has kind of a pull, we would normally say, where the C is wanting to become a D. But do I not just want to go back to F after that? I'm not sure. I think C minor sounds a bit wimpy after that. That doesn't sound right either. So D is, let me think about this another way, that's the 6th of F minor.
Yeah, so medium.
Oh, it should be there as well, not loud and natural. And what did we say about the subminor? I can't quite remember. So it's like the 6th of F and it's the 4 of A flat major, so it's kind of in between both of them. There's sort of somewhat similar amounts of like tension between both. I kind of think maybe it just wants to go back to F minor. slightly stronger pull though, I think. Not that. Is that maybe it? Just like it needs an E flat leading tone to want to resolve.
You can do that, yeah.
I'll write it in. Let's see what that's like. So if this is E, let's rise up to a strong F in this hand. Yeah, that works.
Cool.
Do you think?
Yeah. I like how you're ascending at the end of the phrase.
Yeah. Is that normally what one would do?
I'm just thinking, like, how would you like round off the whole phrase? Because in bar 4, you want to kind of connect the bars together.
Why doesn't it have room? Oh well. Okay, so
yeah, I like the chord progression.
yeah, I like the chord progression.
Cool.
I think I could maybe have slightly more tension, but I don't think I would work it out today.
You could do it in the next phrase.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you don't want to deal with all your cards within the first phrase. Or there's another thing you could have done. Maybe on the second, you're on bar 4, and the second dotted crotchet there, beat in the left hand, so the second group of 3.
Yes. This bit.
Maybe make that into a D flat or something. Oh no, a D natural to kind of, because you said you wanted tension. No. So because you've got, and this is bar 4, so D flat, A flat, C, then maybe none in the left hand, and then maybe make that into. Maybe make that into a D natural and put the D natural in the right hand as well.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, just to add some chromaticism, because you said you wanted it
Yeah.
to spice it up a little bit.
And then I assume this pedal break wants to be double pedaled.
Okay.
Just because the D and D flat clash a bit.
Yes, you want to separate them.
So let's try that. Yeah, I like that actually. That makes this F sound a bit happier, which is nice, even for like an F minor.
Cool. If you naturalise the E as well, that is.
Oh, that's the like ascending.
Yeah.
Melodic.
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Because then that links
nice.
to an F minor then.
Yeah, that adds a little bit extra spice to it.
Yeah.
And then
You're confirming the tonic then.
yeah. And I'll probably keep this chord progression.
Okay.
I think.
Cool.
That being said, so this is phrase. This is the whole first phrase. Isn't
Yes.
it? There's 4 bars.
Yeah.
And then, is there anything? What was it we say about phrases? So we have phrase 1. Phrase 2 wants to be
Similar.
yeah similar.
But you can start off with the same kind of progression as what you did in the first bar, but then you can start to change the rhythm a little bit.
Yeah, and then like what's happening at the end of, because I think that would I find that makes it a bit easier if I know what I'm going to aim towards in a few bars. So what normally comes at the end of like phrase 2?
It depends on what piece you're composing. But yeah, so you would maybe like think of it as like verse 1, verse 2, and then chorus. So maybe like a completely different chord progression.
Is going to come in after this second phrase.
Second phrase, yeah.
Probably.
So
Okay.
2B.
Something I would like actually is I do really like the chord progression, but I was thinking about playing it as like an arpeggio.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I think it sounds
within
really
6/8
nice.
as well, so it's still 6/8.
Maybe. Let me think how. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean it could be actually because you could play 2 in 1 bar.
You could
It would have a little bit more speed, or
make them into semiquavers.
and just play it a bit slower.
No, semiquavers. So they'll be twice as quick.
Oh.
Because you got 2 semiquavers per quaver.
And then be playing this pattern.
Yeah. Or you could
4 times.
Yeah, you could do that, or you could extend the root of the note to the top, so you've got a full arpeggio.
Oops.
Then the E, that's it, and then E natural. Yeah. So you've developed the left hand.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You could maybe do that. Yeah, I quite like that up and down. Yeah, so that's probably what I'll aim for, which will be in here.
Yep.
That bar. I'll just draw in 1 note just to remind myself. So, starting on the F.
Yep.
It won't be a crotchet, but I'll fix that later.
That's cool.
Cool, okay. So then I'm just going to draw on the left hand if I'm keeping it the same. You know what, I'm just going to copy it out.
You read my mind. Copy and paste.
Yes. And then I just need to grab this one. Oh yeah. I was going to say, what? Why is that got a D natural? I'll leave that in for the moment.
Yep. Yeah, you would probably have to change that to link to the section.
Yeah, and then I don't know whether when I listen to it, I don't feel like the note that normally comes in between here feels like out of place it not being there. So like maybe in the second phrase I don't have that syncopation.
Okay.
Let me listen to it again. Yeah, I actually think maybe something coming in on this beat might be nice.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's still a bit of upward energy. I think that one's a bit more of a leap.
So you could play with quaver, semi-quaver, quaver, if you want.
Oh, like this.
Yeah, but then another semi-quaver afterwards.
Wouldn't it be a quaver? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Like that?
Let's have a look. So you got 1, 2. Yeah, what you? Okay, it's letting you.
I think that sounds fine.
That's syncopation for you.
That's syncopation. What if we do the same thing again? So that one's let's see how it sounds for the rhythm. It's a little bit too busy. this one I think sounds out of place. And that one sounds a bit early, I think, actually. So maybe this group wants to come in on the equivalent of that sort of stack, which means that's here. Do you think that works?
Okay, yeah.
Like,
be a nightmare to play.
and then I think this wants to be like one note different from that previous.
Yeah, to create variability. Or you could have some repetition. You haven't really repeated many phrases, like notes within a phrase before, so that could be a good indicator that this is the second phrase.
Oh, what, just having this repeat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's a melody technique as well.
Yeah. Does this maybe want another E? Let's I think that E works.
Yeah.
And then what did I do here? This one sort of similar beginning, different ending. I might try that for this. So I'll copy and paste this pattern in because it's a pain in the ass. But then this probably wants to be lower down, I would say. And then let me think about the chord. So E augmented, which is kind of like C augmented. Just trying to think of what notes like might sound bad in it. Whereas the melody is up here. So they all sound fine actually. I kind of expected it would clash a bit more.
I'm surprised that the C flat isn't clashing with the A flat.
Yeah. I don't know why that is.
Yeah, you're right, C flat. That's it. Very jazzy.
I don't love the C flat. That D actually I think kind of clashes, although
Yeah, I would.
yeah, no, skip the D entirely.
I like how you're moving down the third as well, because you're kind of creating. Because most of the time, you're either moving in. You don't really have many jumps, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's all very stepwise.
Yeah, in terms of the melody development. Apart from the first two bars at the end, so the D natural to the B flat, that's the sixth, which is an acceptable jump really, to get to the B flat. So stepwise motion stuff you could do.
Might do something kind of like that. There's a piece I quite like that goes. How does the beginning go? Something like. That's it.
Oh. Is it by?
Austin something or other. He wrote the piece that has that sort of like echoey. How's it go? It's like. Something like that.
Okay.
But it has this like very strong like.
Call and response almost.
You play almost like a reverb.
Oh,
echo
right.
in it. He's a very odd rhythm to it as well, because I think it's in It's like 3/4, and then it becomes 4/4.
Okay, yeah.
And like
3/4.
suddenly introduces this little like just weird kind of reverb that you have to play manually. That being said, this is the opposite direction, so that's like step up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was written in whatever key has 6 flats, like the C is flat.
G flat major. Was it in a major or minor?
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to say the major.
Yeah, G flat major.
So, so what am I doing here? I've got E, A, G, E. So maybe if I wanted to copy that sort of step. Maybe. I want to step up instead.
How are you ending the 4th bar of this phrase? Are you going to ascend or descend into the semiquaver bit?
My gut feeling is the melody wants to be more down here and probably out of this octave bit. So yeah, it probably wants to end up lower.
Right.
So yeah, I'll try and get out of that range in these bars.
Okay.
So I'm up here at the moment. Is that second, I think? Yeah, I might try stepping up in a second, but like...
That's the 3rd, yeah?
Is that 3rd? E... Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll try second then, actually. Probably just doesn't fit my piece, actually. Yeah, not with that rhythm. That sounds odd. Yeah, also because actually it's this one that wants to... If I was to do that. Let's try split.
Why are there suddenly ghost notes?
Oh. What button is it that does that?
What purpose does that serve when they become greyed out like that?
I don't know. What button was it that I hit? It would have been something close to copy and paste.
Right, okay.
That's what I like, fat fingered. And then these a little bit lower. Let's try. So, step down in a 3rd, maybe. So that's B to G. Yeah, it's kind of okay.
Maybe go to the G. G, A flat, G.
G, A flat, G, like that? Is that what you meant?
No, if you keep the A flat, because you raised it to B flat.
Oops.
And then the G, the F becomes the G.
This F?
Yeah. And then you can then go to a different note from there. Or do you want that G to go up to the A flat?
No, I think that sounds good enough. I thought someone was in your garden. There was a bag blown around.
Oh yeah, it's Michael Myers standing there.
What am I playing here? This E flat, so the F won't clash too much. And then also I'm going to put this normal clef. Okay. Or do you think that's a horrible place to put it?
I wouldn't say horrible. I was thinking you were going to put it at the end of that fourth bar. Or do you want to keep to that? You just want to descend closer to the... Yeah, I think putting it there would be fine. Yeah, because that connects to the F. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose I've come down... I didn't have to come down that quick through this. Maybe I will move it a little bit. Yeah, because it just wants to be down in that range for this bar.
Right.
Ready for this one. Which means I can keep a bit of distance in this one.
Yeah.
So maybe I could spend a bit more time descending. Maybe this could go up a bit more. That being said, actually, I find this rhythm being repeated again a little bit uninteresting. So you could maybe try the 4 against 3 thing again. Let's try that. That's not what I want.
That's a lot of quavers.
Why are you doing this to me? Why won't it let me pick a minute? There we go. Like I turn off the dot.
Right.
Tell it to be a minimum, and then it's like, no, it can't be a minimum.
Well, that's understandable, because in 6/8 that wouldn't be allowed.
Okay, so... Oh, and then maybe I'll try this thing I was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that might work a bit better now that it's all less sort of syncopated rhythm in terms of in relation to each other.
Sure.
So step up, drop down and up, down and up, something like that.
Are you going to have 2 in a row or quadruples?
2 in the row? What do you mean?
As in, not just one. D D D D D D D D. So you'll have like another one in the next bar.
Is it another
quadruplet or?
Yes, I think it probably does want to be another quadruplet.
So you extend the fall.
Yeah. So this should be a...
Oh, not again.
Is that right? I think that is right.
Yeah,
that's right. So what we're doing up, and then that's just one below. So F, G, E flat, along with the left hand. That's good. Something like that. And then that's going to fall down to the D, I think. Okay. Probably.
Maybe up to the A flat.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've drawn my pattern wrong.
Yeah.
C, A, B, G, A, that should be F.
Yeah.
G, E, and I did about that last note. The D's okay, I think.
Yeah.
And then maybe I will add back in that little bit of syncopation from earlier.
Sure.
Let's try this. F, G. Let's throw in an A. Yeah, I think that works. What time is it? Actually, we've gone over a bit.
That's cool.